superhero aficionados. This is Realm Warrior. After that horrible debacle we saw with Farmer DeadEye, we decided to come out and lend a hand, or, a brain. So here's Farmer DeadEye. Greetings.
How you doing, all you viewers of my fine vlog? Mr. Realm Warrior don't like me none. He prefers my brother, DeadEye King, but that's probably just because he does more work than me. But we're here. My fields are growing, as you can see, and we're running pretty good. I got this pickup here. Mine's bigger because it's got a better engine in it. It's home from the store. If you saw in the last one, I tanked it in the pond, and but it's all good now. Mostly, handling's jacked up, but other than that, I think it works pretty good. Don't you think?
Yeah, right. Just so you know, Farmer DeadEye here. Him and his twin brother, DeadEye King. Let's say that DeadEye King got all the things, and DeadEye got none of it. Brains, looks, the whole nine. DeadEye got, that. So, just saying. That's just between you and me, fans. Alright, DeadEye, where are we, what are we doing today? What kind of work do you need help out around here?
Oh, first things first, I gotta check my yield. I do believe it is time to harvest already. Isn't that wonderful? So I'm gonna jump in my combine like we saw Super Tiny Harvest, and if you can do a little thing I harvest, and when I need you, just follow with me along in the tractor and the tipper, so I can dump straight out once you're full, and just make sure you take the weight off the tractor because it's still on the back.
Alright, well, we'll get you saddled up there. Which field are we farming out here? Which one's ready?
All ready, but we're going to start with number 15.
15, alright, we'll get her rocking and rolling.
And if anyone's curious, I'm harvesting a wheat in this field. In the first video I said I didn't know what the heck I was growing. Well, that's true. I think two of them are wheat and one of them's barley. I don't know for certain. I forgot what I planted. I didn't write down. I've been having to think to myself. Maybe my wife kicked me out because I don't know much.
Perfectly honest, superhero aficionados, we're not entirely sure who would marry that guy.
I don't remember who I married either. Might also be a problem. Because I haven't seen her and she kicked me out. Sometimes I run by her window with the chainsaw on just to give her a good stare, but she called the cops on me one time, so I stopped doing that.
By my own rules, and will say that I play video games like they're video games, not real life. Oh, shoot. Also, this driving is terrible with this lag. Daggum lag. Oh, and by the way, if you hadn't noticed, Farmer DeadEye's blind in at least one eye, which is why he and his brother have the name DeadEye. Not because they're dead shots, you hit your line.
Rain or in, this combine only goes 6 miles an hour, so you can set the cruise control lower if you need to.
And it's me writing all the wrong buttons. Problem we're having here, besides all the 40,000 buttons in this game. I'm trying to remember which one does what. Sometimes it's like lag issues, so every now and again they get a little crazy.
But the crazy's okay, because my grandma said, if you ain't crazy, then you're sane. No one likes sane people. Maybe that was the inmate I knew. I don't remember which.
That's not happening either. The real reason that we're out here is because apparently my psychiatrist thinks I need to do something a little bit more relaxing. Something about needing something more out of folks just isn't what I'm supposed to be doing in my life. Whatever.
Just a thought here. That just occurred in my what little remains in my brain. But instead of hauling that trailer around, we can fill it up. Take it to the silo and empty it, and then come back. Just hook up the cultivator and cultivate right behind me while I harvest. That way we can get something done a little faster.
You piece of shit! Who the heck built this thing? I tell you what.
Case did, I believe.
I got a lot of respect for Case. Nope, Metal Tech. Metal Tech, I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life.
Maybe your psychiatrist has a phone.
My psychiatrist got shot because I got tired of listening. Alright, no. It wasn't murderous or anything like that. It was a knockout darkness. I can't say this thing. quick check of the money lab here. Mary's Farm seems to be the one wanting cash out of this. Alright. Yeah. Temporary storage. Better come over here and grab these last few greens from here before I run them over.
What?
Missed on the edge there. I'm telling you to get your left eye fixed for years now.
Oh, left eye may be dead, but my right eye still sees, and heck, I only have one eye.
Mad skills right there. Now, we have on the ground here is called straw. And normally if you got the right tech, you can pick it up, turn around and sell it. But like kind of noticed earlier, DeadEye's a little bit on the blind side of life and has been working on trying to get at least some surgery fixed. He's a little bit on the broke side of life. That and all the alcohol.
I don't drink the moonshine, I just sell it. I drink a little bit, make sure it's good, but only a barrel or so.
Let's get it cranking here. There's just a little bit different line. Louder than everybody else, so we decided to shut it off. There's actually a feature in there to go like online radio, like internet radio type stuff, but apparently Windows decided, yeah, screw that noise. We're not gonna let you modify the file to let you fix it. I have this through Windows. Yeah, Xbox Game Pass, which I always enjoy. But DeadEye here, you actually got it through Steam. Might be a slightly better choice. I don't mind yet.
I forgot what I was going to say, just don't mind me if you know what you're done.
DeadEye looks like it got itself fixed. Oh, well. Earlier we were in here digging around trying to figure things out. It looked like Deadeye missed a chunk of his field and forgot to plow it. But, game is known for a little bit glitching side of life. It definitely looked like earlier he just missed this great big spot right in the middle.
Funny story about that. I actually did that one time. I was plowing it. I thought I'd lost, a bunch of like there was an animal living in my field, and I was just so furious. I sat out for 4 days and nights just waiting for this animal to come so I could shoot it. And then I realized I hadn't planned that at all, and I just wasted all that time sitting waiting for something that didn't come. You might want to hook up the tiller because my combine just about full.
Alright, we need to coming.
And in case you were wondering, I was saying in the last video about getting us some sheep. That didn't happen, as you saw. I spent all that money on getting my pickup fixed. But that's kind of what we're working for today. Getting me a loading wagon. Once I get a loading wagon, I can start feeding the sheep. I have to buy the sheep, but I need a loading wagon first.
Magic!
Looks like all out. On back in to harvest in. 2 more passes, and this field will be done. more passing. This field will be all harvested. I got to move on to my other field. Harvesting take. I need a new header. I don't know what I want to get for sheep or a new header. Probably sheep, I guess. I can make do with this header. It's just so tiny. It's despicable.
Basically, your plants are going to give you X number of what? I think they have it in their own units, because it's like nines and bushels. In fact, they don't even call them acres. They don't even call them acres. What have you. So you can plow it to get yourself an extra 10% and cultivate it afterwards. Not that big a deal. And then after that, you cultivate it, and then you plant your seeds. Once you plant your seeds, you have to give it some time to grow, which can take quite some time. And about 2-3 days, depending on you've got it set up as far as easy or whatever. And then after that, or actually while it's growing, you can actually fertilize. You actually have 4 different types of fertilizers. They really don't give a blanket which type of fertilizer you use. Like one could be better than the other. Just kind of a decision on how you want to do it, economical. And then after that is obviously harvesting. And the silo we've been taking it to, that's just the storage area, not actually sold yet. Ready to sell, get them hauled over wherever. There's several different places you can sell them. The stores are going to have different needs. Going to have that up there earlier so you can take a little bit of a look at it. Right now, obviously we've been harvesting barley, which does not seem to be that great of a crop as far as what people are selling for it. Apparently it's seasons, which leads me to believe that some probably lickety blank actually broke the code in this game. I mean, that soybeans should be going for the most. But what kind of crops we got in? Farmer DeadEye, what kind of crops do you usually grow around here besides barley?
I grow a little bit of wheat and some canola. That's going to be the next rotation is canola. I think I got some canola in the plant. I don't remember. I'll have to see when I hook it up, but it's usually wheat, barley, and canola.
Alright. And then you got things like corn, you got, like I said, you got soybeans. There's actually one, I can't remember what the name of this silly thing is. Some plant I've never heard of, which honestly doesn't surprise me because I'm not a gardener. If I need to garden, I've got Bob in my HUD to tell me what plants this plant from the other plant. But anyhow, some weird thing with oil in it that instead of actually taking it up, harvesting it, crushing it right into the soil with the cultivator kind of we're doing now. But that's another type of fertilizer you can do. It's, it's a waste of money to me. I need to empty my grain tank. Alright.
And as for corn, in case anyone's curious, which not many of you probably are, but in corn, you got to have special head, which is why I don't plant it. I haven't bought the head yet, and sometimes you need my sower don't plant corn. The one I got, it's real small. It really just do canola and barley and wheat. That's about as far as it goes.
Yep, that's right. Because for those of you who have ever actually been on a farm before, decided to get off YouTube and actually went and go and live real life, you might know that corn actually requires you to take the heads off of them about halfway through their growth cycle, or somewhere there. And otherwise it is. You can in the real world, you can obviously actually harvest it with the head still on. It's not going to get you the full yield. So, and here, then you obviously you're going to have to do is clean it all off so you can get the rest of the corn.
It's 2 fields, 15 and 14. Really, like Realm Warrior was saying. But field number 12, that's wheat. So I got 2 fields of barley and 1 field of wheat. I think I probably should have done it the other way around because barley's never in demand. Nobody likes barley. I don't really know what barley's even used. Probably.
You make moonshine and you have no idea what barley's for.
I know what barley's for in the alcohol sense, but not everybody makes their own alcohol, so.
People don't make their own alcohol, buy it from the store, and the people from the store buy it from the brewery, and the brewery uses barley to make beer. Well, some other kind of alcohol, it's not just beer. But also, I tried removing the stupid logging fork, as you guys probably saw earlier. I mean, the thing came off, but then the attachment in the front didn't want to come off, so screw it. What's the worst that can happen? As far as the actual companies are concerned, I have no idea if half these companies are real, but I do know at least some of them are, because there is no such thing as case. And they probably got paid.
Yeah, all the companies are real as far as I know. It wouldn't be much good if you were buying fake things, I guess.
I know the pickups are apparently made by some company named Blizzard. I just don't trust the company is named that. I suppose Dragon.
I mean, everybody trusts the company called Geico to insure them, so I don't know why a Lizard can't build the car for the Geico to insure it. They're almost the same thing.
Geico. You know what? I'm not even going to try to explain an acronym to. Doesn't even know a dictionary.
Is most certainly that's true. I own a Spanish dictionary, but I don't know why, because I can't read it. I don't know Spanish.
You know, that might have been who he was that he got married to. That actually would explain a lot. A Spanish chick who actually thought his accent sounded good, and then found out he didn't know diddly about what she was saying after they got married. She figured, learned that while dating, but you never know, some people.
I was talking to my stupid twin. You know, he thinks he's something because he spends his day behind a computer editing videos, which he says is hard, but it's just clicky, so I don't think it's that hard. He was talking to me that he was editing this video for you about racism. That just done made me think. he's editing videos about racism, that means that I forgot where I was going with this. I think something to do with racism and black people being slaves, but I forgot.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's what it was. He told me a joke that he said that there's a picture of a Mexican man with like a big old sombrero. He said something about like when you play Uno and you steal all the green cards, that means you're a Mexican. That's pretty fun. I knew a Mexican and he didn't have a green card, he had a red one. I think that's because that was his main card. But that's racist, but that's funny racist, right? I mean,
That would be our type 2 racism, that's right.
I'm not completely stupid. I know some things. I can farm and I can make racist jokes, but I don't know Spanish. But who needs Spanish? I'm American, not Spaniard. And then
Deadeye, that is about the smartest thing I think has ever come out of your mouth. It's another tough to correlate here. I agree. And I realize I have my own wealth stashed away in far nether regions of outer space, but I'm not fixing his eye. You break your eye because you got into a bar fight, and I ain't fixing that. Especially since I didn't hire you to get in the bar fight in the first place.
well, I didn't know the guy was gonna fuck me in the eye with a bottle. I mean, never said he was. So how was I supposed to know it was gonna happen?
Well, it usually starts with the fact you picked up a bottle. That's usually not a good sign for a bar fight. Just about done with this field. Got one or two more passes, and we can call it a day. Next this field on that.
We gotta plan it first before we can call it a day. Planning, I hate planning. I mean, I know it's like probably the most, I don't know, first or second most important part of farming. It just takes forever and just boring. I guess the same thing as cultivating and harvesting, but it just feels so much more boring. Also because it's really hard to tell where the heck you planted and where you haven't.
Now that is also very, very true. It's kind of hard to tell the difference between planted field and just cultivated field like you see here. There's a slight color difference on it, but you gotta be really paying attention to be able to notice it. I'm assuming once we get some actual cash on hand for Deadeye here,
The empty grain tank.
get a bigger silver harvester seems to be ahead.
Especially once I get more monies. Actually, a certain type of sower that it cultivates and sows at the same time, so I don't have to cultivate anymore. I just use just that sower, but that won't come till much later. It's like 100 and some, 100,000 some. It'll be if that many yet.
Yeah, it's definitely a little pricey, but good once we get there. Oh, it's probably gonna be a few months, but one of these here days, we're actually gonna meet Farmer DeadEye's brother, DeadEye King, and actually do a video together. We haven't decided on the topic. Something we've been talking about for a while. Hopefully, holiday season will get it done. All the rules and regulations going on anymore, I tell you what. It has been an absolute pain trying to get work done. Which is kind of why the plethora of videos have been coming out on our blogging side of life. We've done a lot more than we usually do, just because it's a little bit irritating for me to sit here and put up with this nonsense. You all know how much I love sitting down and cutting nonsense, which is, like, suffering stuff. Alright, looks like field 15 is cultivated. Ready for you to start sowing.
If I only got one tractor, so I mean, if you want to start sowing it now, that's fine. I think that one needs I think it's canola next to be planted in that thing. If I don't have any canola, you might need to refill the sower. But if I don't have any canola, go ahead and plant wheat.
Alright, well, we will put some canola in the ground and find it. Work this thing a little bit better than we have now. Oh, that's not. Oh, wait, that's right. There. Now it's just
Something to be said for nice fresh harvest, because that's where the money comes in farming. It ain't the logging, as you were saying yesterday. I only made like $1,000 per tree. This farming stuff, you can make quite a bit of pennies. Not very many dollars, but you can make quite a bit of pennies. That's where it's really important. Is change what you think you're making. It all seems so much better. Today I made $1. That don't sound as good as 100 pennies. See? That's the mentality you gotta have.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how liberals modify the news. Alright, let's see here. Canola. I have to figure out which one canola is. Canola, that's the little weed looking thing. Yeah, it's that oilseed radish, that's the one I was talking about earlier. That looks kind of like it, yeah, okay. Yeah, you got plenty of canola in here.
Okay, I thought so.
Let's get ourselves planted. There we go. Now,
I'm gonna need that tipper again.
Alright.
When you dump it, you want to just leave the tipper here in the field. Well, you don't have to keep coming back every time. I mean, no, you have to come back after I fill it up. I think it's 1.5 times, but you don't have to keep getting interrupted. If you want to do it, that's fine. You don't need to. Just another funk that I have.
Yeah, that's not a terrible idea. I mean, I probably won't leave it in the field, but park it right next door. That way, severe lag. digging around, finding some things. Go out and buy your own solar plant, like a solar panel. What else was there? Oh, wind turbines.
Those are for makes you more money. That's the purpose of them. It will make you quite a bit of money per hour. You buy a beehive, it makes about $60 an hour. And this is all from memory. I don't remember exactly how much each one of them makes. I think a wind turbine makes, I can't remember, 1,000 an hour.
I don't think it's that much.
No, the solar panel is $150 an hour, and the wind turbine is $1,500 an hour. I just looked it up. You can also get greenhouses that makes money too. Those require manure and stuff.
Apparently, the sower can turn itself, be turned on, but it doesn't actually sow unless you put it into the ground. Of course, I knew you're supposed to put it in the ground. I just got it. Alright. Yeah, but anyhow, so they got all the, ooh, you want to buy this because it'll make you lots of money. Which in the real world, we all know that's a lot of, well, horse manure in the sense of, well, I guess there's only cow manure in this game. There ain't no horses, but
To be perfectly honest, most of my farm and everything here is made by a European company. So that's why you see American flags everywhere, because that's how them Europeans view us, as having American flags everywhere.
maybe too harsh against Europeans if they're okay with things. Now, farm that there's another farm. We had somebody trying to go out and slap him across the face for it. But apparently there's another farmstead out in Russia. But I hear smarter than that.
Yeah, I don't know why anyone would want a farm in Russia. Ain't nothing there but snow, polar bears, and communists.
And let's just face it, moonshine is way better than vodka.
Yeah, vodka only tastes good if it's mixed with something else that don't taste too bad.
Well, you know, vodka is just Russian water, so I'm throwing that out there. Although, to be perfectly honest, it's made out of potatoes. Seriously, who the heck wants to drink alcohol made out of potatoes? Disgusting.
Irish, Mike, I hear they like potatoes and alcohol. For them, that's the best of both worlds.
The Irish would never drink such a travesty.
That's right, they drink whiskey.
Exactly.
They real men.
The Irish are very proud of being Irish, and it has nothing to do with communists. The other reason that I asked me to help him out because he was hiring people to help him sew, and it's a proposition. Well, I should say hire him to do a lot of it, but it's a little bit on the pricey side of what I'm trying to hire out work. And where I've got more money than you can shake a stick at. A little relaxation.
See, that's the problem with Brown War. I mean, he's the cool guy. He helps fund my stuff sometimes, but he's always got to brag about how rich he is and how of the opposite side of the spectrum I am.
Well, I ain't bragging if you can back it. Needed to finish off part of their series one of these here days. Relax, Mike. And finish off with assisting Batman to retake control of that storm again. Get the edge with that. Set down to do it because anytime I start recording, anytime I start gaming, I usually find out that I've been doing it for like 5 or 6 hours and I haven't ranked anything yet. That is definitely bad for my health. Holy Hannah. Alright, we're just gonna sit still for a minute here. Seems to have relaxed a little bit. Maybe. That lag is terrible.
Say that what?
I said if I didn't know better, I'd say there was a storm brewing. Holy Hannah! Internet connection just completely threw up on me. I'll be able to finish this out here for you. Okay, there we're just gonna stop right there. Yeah, I think that the internet is telling us. Oh wait, actually, park this thing. We're gonna call it a day because if we don't get this thing squared away, we are gonna have some serious accidents. Not really light. Hello, there you go.
Okay, well, for all the he did, I mean, I think I can take over from here.
All
There's
right,
quite
well,
a bit of work for me today, so appreciate it.
not a problem, not a problem. And for all of you guys out there, thank you for joining us in this slightly normal gaming experience, and we will catch you all later. This is Realm Warrior and Farmer DeadEye signing out.